Welcome you all in online lecture series organized by Brahmadevdada Mane Polytechnic Solapur. Myself, Dr. Praveen Bhalirao. Today, we are going to discuss about the course Basic Science Physics. In this course, Unit 2nd is Electricity, Magnetism and Semiconductor. Today, we will discuss about the magnetism, included magnetic field intensity, magnetic lines of force, magnetic flux and magnetic flux density and relation between them. Now the first, magnetic field, the region or space around a magnet or current carrying conductor in which its magnetic effect can be observed is called as magnetic field. It is represented by magnetic lines of force. See here in the first image, the bar magnet. Around the bar magnet, the magnetic field produces in the form of magnetic lines of force. In second image, the current carrying conductor I, and around that conductor the magnetic field produces, which is represented by B, capital B. And the third image represent our earth. Our earth act as a magnet. Now the magnetic field intensity H definition. The magnetic field intensity at a point in the magnetic field is defined as a force acting on unit north pole placed at that point. The SI unit is Tesla. Symbol for that is capital T. Now, the properties of magnetic lines of force. See in the image represent bar magnet having the pole north pole and south pole, and the magnetic lines of force starting from north pole and end at south pole. The first property, the magnetic lines of force start from the north pole and end at south pole outside the magnet. Number second is magnetic lines of force never intersect each other. The lines of force do not interfere each other. And third is magnetic lines of force always forms a closed loop. Number fourth, the magnetic lines of force, when the direction, we find out the direction of magnetic lines of force, then the tangent drawn to a lines of force at any point gives the direction of magnetic field at that point. Number fifth, the magnetic lines of force contract longitudinally, that is lengthwise, and expand laterally as like a rubber band. Number 6, the magnetic lines of force are unaffected by non-magnetic materials such as air, paper, wood, etc. These are the non-magnetic material and the magnet not affected on that material. Number 7, the magnetic lines of force of uniform field are parallel to each other, and for non-uniform field the lines of force are curved in nature. Number 8, the magnetic lines of force are crowded in a region where the magnetic field is large. Number 9, the lines of force are widely separated in a region where magnetic field is small. In small magnetic field, the lines of force are widely separated. These are the 9 properties of magnetic lines of force. Next is the magnetic flux. The total number of magnetic lines of force passing normally through the given area is called as magnetic flux, which is denoted by phi, Greek letter phi. And the magnetic flux is equal to magnetic field into area. In equation, we can write phi is equal to B into area. B represent magnetic field, A represent area, phi represent magnetic flux. And the SI unit is Weber. The magnetic flux unit, CGS unit is Maxwell. And here the relation 1 Maxwell is equal to 1 line and 1 Weber is equal to 10 to the power 8 Maxwell. And here the magnetic flux density or magnetic induction represented by B. Definition: the magnetic flux density at point in the magnetic field is defined as the magnetic flux per unit area at that point. Now, the relation between magnetic flux and magnetic field intensity. The magnetic field intensity is because of magnetic flux density B. Therefore, it is depending on the magnetic flux. The magnetic intensity depending on magnetic flux. The magnetic flux density is more, then intensity also more. Therefore, that is, more is the magnetic flux density B, more is the magnetic field intensity H. Therefore, B is directly proportional to the H. B is the magnetic induction or magnetic flux density and H is the magnetic intensity, field intensity. Therefore, B is equal to constant into H. Therefore, this is, we can write as B upon H, which is equal to constant. And in next stage, the constant represented by mu, that is B is equal to mu into H. And or this equation we can write as B is equal to mu 0 mu r into H, where mu 0 is the permeability of air and mu r is the relative permittivity. In this way, today we have studied about the magnetic field intensity, magnetic lines of force, and after that magnetic flux density, and the relation between magnetic flux and magnetic flux density and magnetic field intensity. Okay, thank you.